So hi guys, welcome to the introduction vlog of my Volvo V60. This car is my new daily driver after I turned in my company car, which was an Audi A3, as you saw in one of the last vlogs. And the reason why I got a car myself, a second-hand car, instead of driving a company car, was that company cars are getting too expensive. You see the lease rates going up, which translates into having to pay a bigger own share for the car, and of course the taxation on the car is quite heavy. And lastly, I didn't feel like going into a mandatory EV car next year regarding the company policy we have. So I was looking for quite some time for an Audi, Mercedes, BMW or a Volvo. Firstly, I was looking at mostly petrol cars, as there are almost no diesel cars anymore second-hand in the Netherlands. But paying 25,000–30,000 euros was out of my range. So I was looking for different options, but already facing the prospect of keeping my company car. But anyhow. So what car do we have here? This is a 2015 Volvo V60 with the D2 engine. It was first registered in the Czech Republic in December of 2015, and then it was imported to the Netherlands, basically brand new, in January, so a few weeks later. And then here it was a company car for 4 years. And after that it was owned privately for 5 years before it was sold at my local garage. So what kind of Volvo is this? This is a Volvo V60 D2. It's the facelift model with the 2.0 liter diesel engine, which produces 120 HP. As I said, it was facelifted, or is already facelifted. And it was first registered in the Czech Republic in December of 2015, before it was imported new to the Netherlands in 2016 in January. So why did I buy this specific example? It had a full service history at my local garage. Those were also the company who introduced or imported the car to the Netherlands. Leased it out for the first 4 years, and then after 5 years, after 4 years sold it to the next owner, also in my town, and then sold it to me. So they had a full service history of the car. It was always serviced there, and when they have enough faith to sell it to another customer or sell it again, it gave me a very good feeling. I also know the brother of the owner of the local garage here. This car is a D2 with the Momentum business line. I think this is the second highest line Volvo offers, but it has simple specs. That was also one of the reasons why I chose this car. It doesn't have any air suspension in the rear. It doesn't have xenon headlights, which can go or can damage or go wrong. It doesn't have a sunroof, which can start to leak. So it's a quite simple car, and I hope the maintenance cost will be according to a car in this shape. It has 247,000 kilometers when I bought it, and when I got it, it had a small service included. So for the first 30,000 kilometers I don't have to do any service for this car. I think I'll be driving between 40 and 50,000 kilometers each year, and one of the things why I bought this car for 8,000 euros is because it doesn't depreciate a lot anymore. I think when I sell it with well over 300,000 kilometers, I'll still get some 4,000, 5,000 euros for this car. So depreciation is non-existent. If you compare it to maybe 3 or 4 year old BMW 320D or Volvo V60 D4 or the D3 or the 318D, you buy it for 30,000, and then after 3 years and 150,000 kilometers you have depreciated what, maybe 15,000 in total. So that's a 12,000 euro difference over 3 years. So that was the reason why I chose this car, and of course because I had faith in the car, because the service history is known and it was at a local garage. But if I go through the specs of the car, it has everything I want. It's an automatic gearbox, which was quite important for me. It has a diesel engine. For the past 6,000 kilometers I used 5.8 liters of diesel on 100 kilometers, which is quite okay for a 2015 car. It has an integrated Bluetooth connection, sat-nav, so basically the most important things for driving are in there. It has a dual zone climate control. What I would have liked was seat heating, but apart from that, all the other things are just nice. And one thing I noticed, which sets it apart from the cars I drove before, the A3, A-Class, 1 Series, it feels a bit bigger and more steady. So that was also a nice upgrade. Anyhow, let's go to the issues. I mean, a 10-year-old car with 250,000 kilometers on the clock does have some small issues. One of the issues, I won't call it issues, is that the paint has quite some work to do. There are on all places small scratches, scratches from the car wash, but also just general scratches, etc. Just let's have a look at a few of them. Yeah, it's a bit dirty, so you can't see it here. There's a big scratch here in the back. You'll have these scratches here, some small minor scratching here. At a 250,000 kilometer car, that's fine. I'm not annoyed by that. You have some scratching here, but it goes along on all sides of the car. One thing I do notice, I go to the car wash every week, but the car is dirty in no time, so the paint is really a bit raw, and that attracts a lot of dirt. So if the car works well and I can really save up on some money, I'm planning on having it polished professionally for maybe 500 or 1,000 euros, and have some protection on the paint. I guess all the minor scratches will be gone then, and then the car will be clean a bit longer. So I don't know if I should put it under the name issues, but that's one of the things, the paintwork. As I said, I've driven the car, or had the car for 7 weeks and driven it for 6,300 kilometers now. One thing which was solved on the warranty was that the passenger door lock wasn't working properly. It was working sometimes and it wasn't working. Sometimes it wasn't working, but what I noticed was that was also draining the battery. So I at first thought it had a battery issue. They fixed the door lock, and since then the battery issue is also gone. So that's no problem there anymore. And another thing I noticed, I've put in 1.5 liters of oil since I got the car. So maybe I'm using the wrong oil, I'm not sure about that. On the wrong oil, I'm using the oil which is Volvo recommends. So I'm not sure what this oil issue is causing, but I'm keeping my eye on it. Because if I compare it to our 2013 Volvo V60 D2, which had the previous 1.6 liter engine, that car didn't use any oil right up to 340,000 kilometers. So that's just one thing I'll keep my eye on. And I'm using OW20 oil, while on the card in the door it says the garage used a 5W40 oil. So if you have an opinion on what is the right oil, then I'm always open for advice. So summarizing and having a small outlook, I hope to keep this car for 2-3 years if it runs well, and save up some money. After that I'm looking into buying a 3 or a 5 series, but then instead of a 10-year-old car, maybe a 4 or 5 years old car. I'll in the future I'll make vlogs about how I will fare with this car. So for now I'm quite happy with this car. It drives okay also on long distances, and we'll see where this adventure gets me. Hey guys, as you can see, the Volvo V60 is just before a big moment in its life. We already almost reached 250,000 kilometers, but as you can see, only 3,000 of these have been done by me in the past month. So it's time for a short celebration that the car is at this stage, and I still appreciate it a lot. It's a good car to drive, and I wouldn't say it has so many miles on the clock or so many kilometers on the clock yet. And there it is, 250,000 kilometers. Let's see until what kind of kilometers I'll drive it myself. With good care, 300,000, 400,000 should be no problem. Thanks, make sure to like and subscribe, and many thanks for watching, and see you next time.